All right, guys, Madden 20, we're going to talk a little bit about the defensive side of the ball, starting with the defensive line. Trumpetmonkey, some of the things that you noticed of a defensive line, engagement, pressure, run stuffing, what are some of the things that stood out to you on your first playthrough on Madden 20?
So, you play the Pro Bowl first, okay? As your game is loading, you can play the Pro Bowl. We played that first, so that's the best players in the game. And I played on competitive and all Madden, okay? So this was a test, yeah? And I was the AFC, and I had the NFC D-line coming at me. In particular, two crazy defensive ends in DeMarcus Lawrence, okay, and Khalil Mack. And they had between them 16 sacks in the course of the game that went for 20 minutes or so, okay? So defensive ends right now are massively overpowered, like massively OP'd, okay? And they're really, really awesome, which I like. And they're getting to the quarterback at the moment in like 2.5 seconds. Okay, 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds.
Those elite guys are the ones you have
crazy.
to watch out for. The engagement too on the animation. Sometimes you feel like that's BS. How did he get around him? It's like, no, it's actually kind of going through him. You see the animation. He tucks underneath like they do in the NFL and makes that swim move that's necessary to get to the quarterback. That is something that's very, very very stark.
Definitely.
When you're seeing them come to the quarterback that quickly.
And we've been talking about the player physics, okay, which we really, really like. The actual engagement between the defensive ends and the tackles just looks so cool. You can see the little hand movements going on. If it's a bull rush, a spin move, we're actually seeing it. I had Cameron Wake come in unblocked on one play and just destroy the halfback in the backfield. It was so cool. Speed doesn't seem to matter terribly much at defensive end in particular.
More positioning.
Yeah, definitely more positioning and more skill. That's what I really, really like. So speed isn't just king in Madden right now anyway. Let's see what happens by launch, okay? Speed is normally king in Madden, but right now it isn't. The interior D lineman.
I'm going to take the interior D lineman as far as the first part right here. One big new player the Chargers added to their roster this upcoming season is Jerry Tillery, defensive tackle. Now this guy, dude, you don't see this in a lot of different teams, especially in the Chargers the last couple of years. We're actually seeing pressure coming from the interior of the line. That is something very unique that I haven't noticed in the previous Maddens, that interior pass rush being as relevant, because they just kind of get bottled up in the middle of the line. I've noticed it now. So you guys got like Gerald McCoy, Ndamukong Suh, those guys that can get past the offensive line are now going to become a threat to your quarterback play. Keep an eye out for them.
I am telling you right now, I'm picking up Vita Vea day one.
Oh my God.
You want these big boys on the interior line. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So go get them. Yeah, the pocket is getting crushed. Something
it is
fierce. So like right now, pass rush is like pretty crazy in the game. We're gonna see, is that gonna be like balanced a little bit? I like the way we said that. I like the way the interior O linemen are blocking. The pocket is getting crushed, but they're actually blocking pretty well, and there's not a lot of space in there. But yeah, defensive end, pretty crazy. I know exactly who I'm going to be going for day one. It's going to be Khalil Mack, and I really like that.
Give me that Chargers theme team. Joey Bosa, Melvin Ingram, Jerry Tillery.
Yeah.
You're going to have to start making your reads a lot quicker, guys. Not just against Chargers defense, but any guys that have elite pass rushers coming at you every single play. So that's the defensive line. Do you notice anything in the run stuff before we wrap this up?
Yeah, again, it's the pocket kind of crushing. The same thing is happening there. I feel like the run game is probably tilted towards the O lineman at this point. I feel like it's easier to run, which I kind of like, okay? But there's not a lot of holes, not a lot of gaps for the running back to get into. So like the crush is kind of coming.
Yeah.
But the pass game absolutely is going 100% to the D lineman at this stage. Let's see, do they balance it out a little bit more before the game's released though. But it's looking like defensive ends are going to be hot tickets for you to get in Madden Ultimate Team.
It's going to be good. Awesome, guys. Madden 20 defensive and defensive line.
D-line. Last chance, 4th and long, finding the will to bolt up. Bundle up, cause you know we stay frosty. I take my frosty chocolate, vanilla, or swirl. Mutt Master YouTuber, come on, let's give it a whirl. Mutt Madden Twitch streamer, put the snowman to shame. Staying frosty's the only way we stay alive in this game. They're reffing the match, directors directing the game. Scared of my underdog team, you know them gods will be slain.